All right. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Welcome to the War Zone once again. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about this situation with head coach Brian Flores, formerly of the Miami Dolphins, suing the NFL, alleging discrimination regarding his interview process with Denver, New York. He was fired last month by Miami. So, the 58-page lawsuit was filed in Manhattan federal court Tuesday and seeks a class action status. In it, Flores alleges Dolphins owner Stephen Ross attempted to incentivize him to tank or purposely lose games shortly after he was hired in 2019, with Ross allegedly offering Flores $100,000 for every loss that season. Flores says that as the team won games late in the season, Dolphins manager Chris Greer told him Ross was mad that Flores' on-field success was compromising the team's draft position. Wow. Additionally, Flores alleges Ross pressured him into recruiting a prominent quarterback at the end of the 2019 season, which Flores refused so as not to violate the NFL's rules on tampering. Ross then allegedly invited Flores onto a yacht for lunch in the winter of 2020, where he informed him that the quarterback was conveniently arriving at the marina for an impromptu meeting. Flores again refused the meeting and left the yacht. Afterwards, Flores alleges he was treated with disdain and held out as someone who was non-compliant and difficult to work with. So, wow, people. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Brian Flores sues 3 NFL teams. So, former Miami coach Brian Flores has sued the NFL and 3 teams, the Dolphins, Giants, and Broncos, alleging racism in hiring practices. Among his allegations, Dolphins owner Stephen Ross offered him $100,000 per loss, as we just stated, to help with the team's draft position. He also conducted sham in-person interviews with him in order to comply with the Rooney Rule. So, he was eventually fired on January 10th of this year, despite recording the franchise's first back-to-back winning season since 2003. So the Dolphins went 10-6 in 2020 and 9-8 in 2021. So this goes to show people that a lot of times, man, it's not all about winning, man. A lot of these owners, man, and I think the owners are just they have too much say, man. You know, you pay people to do a job. I mean, and then you know, this goes back to my team as well, man. Jerry Jones, man. Jerry Jones basically runs the Dallas Cowboys, and I think that's the reason why the Cowboys are can't get over the hump, man. He's just too involved. He's not, you know, let the coaches do their job, let the players do their jobs. Flores alleged the Giants interviewed him last month for their head coaching vacancy for no other reason than compliance with the NFL's Rooney Rule, which requires teams to interview minority candidates for their open positions. The league has amended the rule in recent years and now says teams must hold an in-person interview with at least one external minority candidate for any general manager or head coaching opening. Flores alleged he spoke with the Giants via Zoom on January 18th prior to the team hiring former Buffalo Bills assistant general manager Joe Schoen as his GM on January 23rd. He says that the next day, Schoen finalized his interview date for January 27th, and the Giants co-director of player personnel Tim McDonald texted Flores saying he hoped he would come in and win the effing job. However, hours later, Flores' lawsuit alleged he received a series of text messages from Patriots coach Bill Belichick, under whom Flores worked for 10 years in New England. In those texts, Belichick told Flores he had heard from Buffalo and New York Giants that you are their guy. Flores then asked Belichick to clarify whether he meant to talk to him or Brian Daboll, who was also in the running for the Giants job. Belichick then acknowledged his error and informed him that the Giants wanted Daboll. Sorry, I effed this up. I double-checked and misread the text. I think they are naming Brian Daboll. I'm sorry about that, Belichick said. Flores alleged that his January 27th interview with the Giants would satisfy the Rooney Rule, since he was the first minority candidate to interview in person, was a sham. New York officially hired Daboll, the former Bills offensive coordinator, a day later. In the lawsuit, Wigder Law, LLP, the firm representing Flores, said the coach hopes to shine a light on the racial injustices that take place inside the NFL. So there you have it, people, man. Racism is real. We all know it. If you look around, man, look at the Terrence Crawford situation in boxing. Well, you know what? My hat goes off to these individuals, man. Because you mean to tell me you got to make up a rule, the Rooney Rule, in order to interview black coaches? Dude, that right there is enough proof that the system is just racist and is broken, bro. Like, I mean, what should that matter? Shouldn't it matter whether or not you can coach or not? Shouldn't your resume and your track record mean something? It's sad, people, but it's real. This is what goes on, and it's too bad, man. It had to result in this, but like I said, man, shout out to Brian Flores for standing up, man, and making himself heard, man, and bringing this thing to light, man. And you got a crooked owner trying to get him to cheat, and where's that in the contract? But anyway, man, I just want to touch on this real quick, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you all. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Please check out my online store, Fee Shops, at feeshops.com. You can find the link down in the description. And peace and blessings to all. And with that, I'm out.